Well, good morning. Here we are once again. Me and my cold still not being fixed. A little bit of light on the subject. Me. Okay. So, what shall we do today? There's only a few days left. 4 days left. Look, says it right there. 4 days. So, I tell you what. Let's see if there's a whisper. No, not this time. What have I got here? Well, I've been thinking, and you could let me know if you think this is a good idea or not. But I was thinking about making a guide to sort of how to begin a season. Thinking to myself, well, what am I going to do next season? What's the first things that I'm going to do? And when I have a little think about this, there's a few things that come to mind. Equip a pet. I know it's a silly thing, but one of the first things that you should do is equip a pet, because it really does help in just getting around and picking stuff up. Is it perfect? No, but it saves you a hell of a lot of time. Then the next thing I do is populate my skill tree, because if you've finished, come on, what is it? If you've finished your renowns, which you should do, and if you haven't over these last few days, I would strongly suggest that you do your renowns. I've done my renown from season one, so all of I have all the renowns finished, even though it's not sort of finished this season, but I have finished it in past seasons. So this means that it carries over from season to season. So finish your renowns. If you don't have the expansion, you won't have Nahantu, but you'll still have all the rest. And so finishing your renowns will allow you to populate the first part of your skill tree. So you'll put a couple of points in here, then you'll put some points into whatever you want to do for your skills, and you might get down into the defensive skills, but I don't think you're going to have enough for your conjurations. So that would be the next thing I do. I think he got 12 points if I remember right, but I'll be able to tell you better next season when I start. So once I've done this, then I'll follow the storyline. I'll follow the storyline all the way up to about 15 or whatever it is. Excuse me. This cold just doesn't seem to want to go away. So I'll follow the storyline up until the point that I need to go and do the activities that I can do the skills. I think that starts at 15. So then I'll go and do that. Get able to do the enchantments. Sorry, excuse me, my voice is not that great this morning. So once I've got the ability to get the enchantments, I'll carry on for the storyline until it finishes. Then what I like to do, I like to open up some of these waypoints. And to open up some of the waypoints, you need to do the strongholds. Da, da. And here, strongholds. So you'll do 3 strongholds in each of the areas, which then will also get you your renowns. So you'll go up to all the way to up to 15. Oh, I next season also one of the first things I do is claim any renowns that I actually have got. I think you'll sometimes get the first couple or whatever. So don't forget to do this. So then that, you know, once I reach it about 35, 40, then I'll go and do some of these strongholds, open up the waypoints as I'm going. That should take me, once you've done all the strongholds, and depending on what starting point you've got, that it'll take you a lot of the way to being into 60. So it allows you to go into Torment 1. And if you're following the seasonal content, then this should also open up some of the sort of small rifts, chaos rifts in the game. So that will allow you to get some artificer stones to be able to go and do the tiers. And what you're looking for is to run tier 10 to get you into Torment 1. So a lot of it is following the game, but the key is having fun. If you're somebody who doesn't like to follow build guides, that's fine. You're still having fun. That's the key. But I would suggest whenever possible, because I think it actually does give you more fun, is following a build guide. But pick whichever one that you want, whether it be a Sorc, whether it be a Barbarian, Rogue, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Grab a hold of a build guide. It doesn't have to be from one of the main content creators. You can follow whoever you want. But choose one in the class that you actually want to play and just have fun. It'll usually have a layout on how to do the skill tree, and then following the skill tree into the Paragon boards. And these can be daunting to start with. If you've never played the game before, these can be quite daunting. I know it was for me, that's for sure. And even now, when I come to play a new class, I always have a look at a build guide, just to at least give me half an idea on what I want to do, what's good, what's not so good. But the key is just having fun. I know that sounds a bit strange, but really the key is having fun. And if you have fun, that's a good thing. So what difficulty do I actually start on? Mostly I'll start on hard. Sorry, normal. And then once I've got some gear and things like this, then I'll maybe move into hard. But I don't, I'll a lot of the times I skip expert and penitence. Because even though they give more experience and everything like this, you're leveling up relatively fast anyway. So I'm not too fussed about it. So I a lot of the times, the last couple of seasons, I've went straight from hard to Tournament 1. And Tournament 1 is really where the game starts. In Tournament 1, you get the opportunity of mythics to drop, rare as though it might be, but you get the opportunity for mythics to drop. And if you're wondering what this is, it's honey, warm water, it's about 70. And I've got lime juice in here instead of lemon juice because I don't have any lemon juice. But I've got lemon juice coming. And this just helps with my throat because honey is good for the throat. So that would be my, my suggestions to how to start in Diablo Season 10. Not too difficult. There's lots of people, put a lot of stuff out there saying about you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do the other. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. But the key is just, having fun. You don't have to be the fastest to T4 or anything like this. Just the key for me is having fun. If you can level up with a friend, that's good because you get a little bit more experience when you're running a couple together or a party of 3 or 4, then that's good. But if you're on your own sim, like mostly I am, then you can still get there in a day. And for people who say that you can get there in 4 hours, wow, so quick. So what? Yeah, that might be good for some people, but for other people, like me, not too fussed. I'll get there when I get there. I know for a fact I'm going to be about a week behind everybody else anyway, because next week I'm traveling on business, so I'm going to miss 3-4 days. So I'm going to be 3 or 4 days behind everybody else, and but in 3 or 4 days, some of these really top tier blasters are probably going to be in T4. Bah! So what? No big fuss. No big muss, no big fuss. I mean. So for me, just to recap, open the game, get your pet, get any renowns that you've actually got at the beginning of the game. Do your skill points and follow the storyline till 15. Once you get to 15 or whatever it is for your class, do that side quest to be able to get you open up your other skills, and then get back into following the storyline. Follow the storyline. You'll probably grab any chance that you get to upgrade your gear, just upgrade it. Don't fuss about it too much. Maybe when you get to about 30 or so, you might want to try and temper some aspects into your gear. Again, this might give you a nice little boost. It's not absolutely necessary. I've done both, but I do think it does give you a boost if when you're about 30 to 40, that sort of range in level. What else? Have fun. So yeah, then once you get into about 30, 40, do some strongholds. If you've not finished it, to open up some more of your renown, then I would excuse me. I hope this cold disappears soon. So yeah, open up your strongholds, which will give you more renown. And then don't forget this, your journey. the seasonal journey, you'll find as you're going through, you know, a lot of this is you're already complete, but it is nice to get these seasonal blessings because it gives you extra stuff. So don't forget to do this either. And then once you get into 60, get into T1 as quickly as you can. Torment 1, then Torment 2, Torment 3, Torment 4. Torment 4 is got to be your ultimate goal to get the maximum rewards from everything. When you come to into T1 and you're starting getting the, you might have some chaos armor by then. You'll probably have some of your chaos powers, perks. So look at what you got. And again, you might not have exactly what you need. So you're probably going to be farming infernal hordes for what you need. For the equipment, you're definitely not going to have any mythics, I wouldn't say, unless you're extremely lucky. But you are going to get your legendaries and maybe even some chaos uniques. Look at the build guide, see if it fits the build guide. Even if it doesn't, you might want to put them in there anyway because it gives you a boost in power. Upgrade everything to 12 as quickly as you can, because this definitely, and don't worry about what it hits, not to begin with, not until you get into the end game. So definitely, you know, get this up to 12 as quickly as you can, and you'll have mats in which to do it. Then you'll want to sort of temper the correct aspects onto your gear. A little here, so you'll take this, you'll get the Codex of Power, whichever one, blah 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 blah, and then temper it, put on the aspect. You will also want to start your temperings journey. I am not looking forward to this. And your masterworking, same again, not really looking forward to this. But this is going to change, not in season 10, but season 11. They've already told us that there's going to be changes to masterworking, tempering and masterworking. PTR in season 10 for season 11 is going to include changes for tempering and masterworking. But until then, we're going to be frustrated as hell, as we have been so far, about tempering and masterworking in season 10. So anyway, so that's my general sort of thoughts on what to do at the beginning of the season. But the key, and never forget this, the key is having fun. Do whatever you want to have fun. Whether that be solo, whether that be in a pair, whether it be in 3s or 4s, doesn't matter. Have fun. So this is what I'm going to do now. What I'm going to do for the next couple of days is have fun. Not that I haven't been, but if I can help somebody, I think that's going to be a good thing. That's a friend from a little while ago. Let's see if there's anybody I can help doing some leveling. Oh, I don't want to do pit 100. not as a sort of straight away. Let's see what else people maybe want. Undercity, Averaging. He's a pain in the ass. Not a lot of people doing stuff. Well, it's sort of understandable. What I can do Activity. Any gameplay, career quests, farming, playstyle, relaxed. And actually, you know what I have got? I got a lot of boss mats. Where are they? I could maybe try run some of these. I got Zir as well. Maybe I run Zir first. List party, then I'll list a party of boss layers, Zir, any gameplay, boss layers, list the party. And where is Zir? The Darkened Way. And see, this happens. I have no idea why. You're supposed to be able to, but there's many times. I for some reason I can't teleport to the dungeon, to the boss layer. Ah. Yeesh. What time are we? 10 o'clock. Yeah, I've got my walking build on, so that's good for bosses. Let's just wander up there. Just get sort of get into the play style again. Oh, as you're beginning the game, walk around. Don't necessarily grab your horse and ride around. Just walk around. It's good. Okay, looks like I've got a partner here. Che? Chi? Che? Oh, there were two of them. Pika. Oh, double GA boots. Nice and simple. No big. Don't know where Dika is. Another couple of runs, then we get back to town. So what did we get? Yan's Blessing. It's not a 4GA. I don't need. Come on. Simple enough. No big fuss, no big muss. And it's going to be good next season as well, because they've taken away all the invulnerability freeze for the bosses, if you can take them down in enough time. And how long's enough time, you ask? If you can get down within 5 seconds, there's no 10 seconds, there's no invulnerability phase. But if you can get them down in 5 seconds, there's not even any shields, because they're replacing the phases with shields. So 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye-bye. Easy peasy. Oh, I need to go back to town. Ah. Anything? Ogans might be interesting for next season, but right now, no, that's a primordial binding at 80. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Why is he not opening? Oh, that's weird. Why is there no altar? No idea why this should work. Weird. Oh well. Try that again, shall we? See, I can't get in there. I have to wander there. Pardon me. Okay, I'm just doing a couple of things. Right, so let's continue here. Once I get in, I'll reform a group. I have no idea why that just wouldn't work. Never mind. No big deal. And the altar's there this time. Okay, so List of party, boss layers, lords here, blah blah blah. List. See if anybody wants to come in. Take my medicine. Oh, we got Chi back again. Oh, come on. Maybe he just didn't have any mats left. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Ugh. Ugh. Two G amulet. Oh, heavens. Oops. Come on, Hunter. You need to open the chest. Oh, excuse me. I'm beginning to think that people don't have any mats. Fractured winter glass. No 4GA. Looks like another soak. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is the fastest way to do it. While they're doing their death dance pickup. Oh, okay. So we get a double drop essentially. Oh, okay. Come on, why can't I teleport? Have to wait until everything's finished to be able to teleport. What was the single VA? Oh, come on, get rid. That means a message coming in. Double GA amulet. But at this sort of stage in the game, most of this stuff, I'm just seeing if I can get a. Well, that was me. Just trying to see if I can get see if I can find a mythic. See how long it takes me. It's possible to get a mythic during these, but oh. But they're less than 1%. I'm used to in some of the top tier bosses, Andariel, Duriel, Belial, they're about 2%. So the mythic drops this season and last season as well actually was not exactly fantastic. I think I'll be doing the same next season as I done this season and craft. Oh, okay. So we got a double drop. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Ugh, I hate having a cold. I have to wait until I can teleport. I know there's a lot, no mythics in this one, so in, out, shake it all about, do the hokey cookie, turn around. That's what it's all about. So my goal for next season will be the same as this season, essentially. Get to 300 as fast as I can. Open another character. Maybe get that one all the way leveled up. But then help people. As I'm leveling up, help as much as I can. Okay, okay, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. 120 is 10 runs. So I've probably got something like about 12 or 13 runs to do. Nothing. Okay, pick everything up. Wait for whoever to open the chest. Somebody needs to open a chest for it to appear. Okay, so that's... This is a weird thing. Why? Whatever. Nothing of value. How many have I got left? Oh, let's do. There's a whisper here, so let's just do a lower level. I'm on my walking build still. I should have really changed across to my um, evade build, but I can't be asked. It's good enough to get me through here. And my latency is actually half decent for a change. If anybody needs some help, just drop me a message. I can do pretty much any content. Although I hate Andariel. I don't want to do Andariel. Such a pain in the ass. And that pain in the ass will go away next season because all the invulnerability phases is gone. Yay! As long as he can kill the boss in under 10 seconds, there's no invulnerability phase. I like how these are all coming towards me. And if he can kill under 5 seconds, there's not even any shield. Because the shield doesn't activate until 5 seconds. So if you can kill under 5 seconds, then there's no shield, no invulnerability phase. So that's hip hip hooray! Excuse me. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Is there going to be enough monsters to make sure I don't need to go down to the second floor? Couple more to go. Good. Just enough. Okay, then mother. Two GA ring. Pick these up in case, and drop them on the floor outside in case somebody wants to pick them up. Just get rid of them. I'm not in a party with anybody, unfortunately. Let's see what they were anywhere. Intel fire. Let's finish off. See, I can't. Why can't I transport there? See, I can transport to all the rest of the places, but for whatever reason, here I find difficulty in being able to teleport to. Just bug. My bug. Bugs me. Come on. Let's get in there. Excuse me. Where the hell do I need to be there? Forgot the way. Silly Brian. What are we doing for time? Plenty of time. So here we go again. Let's go this way for a change. I usually go the other way. I wonder how long I actually take to kill the boss right now. One second, 2 seconds. Okay. That's quick. So that would mean that all the invulnerability phases, if I could do the same with the other bosses, they just won't have any invulnerability phase to go, so you just take them down. For me, Andariel is just the absolute worst. I think it's probably the absolute worst for everybody. Because you can have like 2 or 3 invulnerability phases. It's stupid. We'll pick up. Kill. Open. Summon. Hello, Mr. Druid. My other character is a druid. Pick up. Open. Summon. Excuse me. Okay, I have to go back to town. And yeah, I do go back to town because I just like to go back and salvage everything. It's a good habit to be in, salvage everything. Excuse me, especially at the beginning of the game. Because you need the mats. And then kill. Unlock. Summon. Mm. There we go, there it is. There. Ooh, that was quick. When you're in a group, you're supposed to get a better opportunity of a mythic dropping. Come on. Oh, there we go. But you know, I haven't seen a mythic dropping for quite some time. And come on, down you go. Pick up. Then I do need to go back to town. I am excited about next season. Get back into the leveling. Thorns. Not a lot of dropping here, is there? Not that I really need anything, but you know. Excuse me. Kaboom. Open. How many have I got left? Okay, still. Belial took a little bit longer to get down, didn't he? And if you're wondering what I'm going to be playing next season, wonder no longer. It's the Sork. I actually do enjoy playing the Sork, the Sorcerer. And I play as the male form, not the female form. Oh, triple GA ring. But is it any good? Let's take a look. What was it? Mother's Embrace. Now, you see, Mother's Embrace might be quite good for next season. But not this season. Because with the Quake, with the Chaos powers, you could have that on a chest piece. A helm, you know, for early on. Later, you probably still want to get the Air of Perdition or Harlequins. But you know, maybe having something like this on a chest piece or gloves. Now that's the thing about this Chaos powers. Okay, this is annoying. Is it because somebody needs to open the chest? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the Chaos powers and along with the Chaos perks, like for the Sork, the Mana Shield is just. I think everybody's going to be using it. And the Artificer's something. Can't remember exactly what it was called. Look, I'm pretty sure it's somebody needs to open his chest. But I think next season, you know, the Hydra is going to be still pretty powerful next season. But so is the ball lightning and maybe the crackling energy. So there's quite a few builds, and I think that one of the things about the chaos armor is that they might be, you know, good to have, but getting the right chaos armor in the right position with the right GA, that might not be so easy to get. So I think that people are going to have to sort of play around a hell of a lot. Oh, this is why. To be able to get the real quality build online, the top meta build. So I think that a lot of people are just going to have to make do. Oh, okay, so I need to go back to town. I'm full up. So although I think that, you know, everything is going to be pretty damn good next season, what? I do think to get the meta build online might be a little bit more problematic. Right, there was a 3GA drop here, wasn't there? What was it? Oaken's Catalyst. See, Oaken's Catalyst could be quite nice next season for the ball lightning. But no good for me right now. And I'm not taking anything across. It's not a 4GA. Because I don't have that much space on the Eternal. Because all your characters do go to Eternal. So everything you've got goes to Eternal. So if you've got a lot of stuff in your inventory, my strong suggestion is over these next few days, really look at what you want to take across. And then salvage everything. Because if you're like me, I've been playing since the... How many? I've got 63 left, okay. 5 runs. Well, we're getting Belial a little quite frequently. I won't have enough space for everything. Oh, okay. Somebody summoned. Now I have to wait until the death dance before I can get out of here. No mythic dropped, so no need to really look too hard for anything. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna have to have some more honey water soon. Keep myself hydrated while I've got this cold. How many runs have I got left? 3. Might as well pick him up while waiting for... There we go. Oh dear, this cold is really draining. I'm complain, I know. I'm not very good at being ill. Okay, I think this is my last run. No, one. That's it. All done. Not one mythic. And the same for yesterday. I run some... What did I run yesterday? Beast in the Ice. Yeah, I didn't get one from Beast in the Ice yesterday either. So the drop rate for mythics and in the regular lower tier boss runs, not very high. 3 legendaries. Okay, let's put these away. So the next I can do some Griggy. I'm not going to be bothered with Andariel. Can't be arsed with Andariel. Just sell. Excuse me. Right, let's open up a that's World Boss there. See, I can teleport there, but I just can't teleport to Vershan, but I can't teleport to Seer. No idea why. They don't like me. And yeah, I run this build for most things for outside the pit, because it's just easier. Right, let me list a party. Lord Seer, Griggy. See if anybody wants to. I don't have too many. So I used to be able to stand here, but you can't anymore. Oh, I totally fucked up this. Because you used to be able to stand here and you wouldn't get any kills. You wouldn't get deaded. But they changed the mechanics inside the dungeon. So you have to dodge a little bit now. I haven't run Oh, okay. I was wondering why he wasn't arriving. Might as well pick this lot up. What on earth is happening here? Okay. Am I gonna get bullied from the game or something? This latency is just why, since this guy joined the party, it's like, what on earth is happening? Ah, yeah, it dropped. Don't know if that was me, if my VPN dropped or something. Doesn't seem like it. Well, that's weird. Wow, just booted me out completely. Excuse me. Okay, let's log back on and carry on. Logging back in. That's the first time I've actually been sort of booted from the game like that. Doesn't happen very often. My streaming services didn't get affected, so it must have just been the game. Right, let's see if I actually anything drops into here. Nothing dropped into there. So was there anything here that was interesting? No. Right, let's get back to Griggs. Yeah, I need a shave. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's see if we can have a successful. Okay, let's just list the party again. Activity, boss layers, Griggy. Quick clear, blasting, repeats, social, whatever, sociable, boss layers. You need to bring your own materials. Relaxed. It's the party. Right, in the meantime, just let's. Okay, we have to stay in the middle to begin with. And just move back one. There we go. Open the box. See what's inside. Stay inside. Come outside. Oh, I just moved too quick. Oh well, never mind. Can't really see the ground very good because of this blight, I think it is, from the necro. Could be wrong. Could be something else. That's better. Getting into the rhythm a little bit more. Okay, I have to go back to town. Oh. Now I have to wait until the thing appears. Now I can go back to town. Oh dear. Eesh. Nothing. Only one single GA in that whole run, 5 runs. What? I have no idea. Drop into the middle of a bloody fight? Wow, wow, wow. Look. My chest armor. I think that was a bit weird. I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore. Excuse me. Okay, I need to go back to town. Oh, again! Ah. Alright, now I can go back to town. See what that chest piece was. No need. Junk call. What was it? Shroud of False Death, max life. It's okay, but don't need. Take the spark across into the eternal. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. How many have I got left? I've still got a few. Oh, yeah. Nothing. I'm not expecting any great shakes. Okay, after this I need to go back to town. And I'll take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. Really means a lot to me. Thank you. And if you haven't already, please do. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Getting there. I think the next one I should do is Urivar. I haven't done Urivar for like, can't remember when. Because during this season, at the beginning, I farmed Belial. Farming Belial was relatively easy. I'll probably do the same this season. Find a few things that you can trade. Trade up for some mats. Run Belial. Find some stuff that you can trade. Rinse and repeat. Oh, I should have. Excuse me. Never mind. Because at the beginning of the season, the Belial mats is relatively inexpensive. So you don't need too many runs of Belial to maybe get something that you can trade to buy more mats of Belial. Although the invulnerability phase definitely will help for next season. That means the invulnerability phase is going away. Hooray! Maybe I can be bothered to run Andariel again. But I really can't be asked to run Andariel this season. It's just the invulnerability phases are just ridiculous. But next season, maybe, yeah. but there's nothing wrong with doing a bit of trading to get to what you want. But remember, next season you cannot trade the Chaos Armor, so that's all going to have to be self-found. But you can find them at the bosses. But the most you'll be finding is in Infernal Horde at the Bartok fight. That's going to be the key to getting your Chaos Armor. But not the only place. They've suggested that you can, in the developer's live stream, they suggested you could actually target farm it with spending obols. I'm just not sure how true that will be. But we'll find out soon enough. Nah, nada, nada, nout, bugger all. Okay, so there we go. Just needed that last person to open. Five runs maybe. It seems to be dying quite often. Somebody needs to open. Oh, he's arriving. That's why it wasn't there. This death dance takes quite a long time, doesn't it? Yeah, after this one, back to town. Oh, there we go. Belial arrive again? Oh, okay. Now I do need to get back. Oh, I can't get back to town because somebody opened. But now I can get back to town. No 4GA is there, so I know what to do. Nice and simple. One run left. And then one short of another run, but that's okay. Yeah. So I should leave the party. And was there a 4G anything? No, there was a 4G nothing. You know what? I've been reluctant to. But all of these are all things that I really, at this stage of the game, don't need. These are all 2, 3, 1. Yeah. A 3GA, no. 3GA, no. 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 See, that's a 4GA, that's a 4GA, that's a 4GA. But they're not going to go with me. Oh dear. Right. What the hell's next? What have I got a lot of? That's Andariel, and I'd be buggered if I want to run Andariel. Right, what else? What kind of we got? Didn't get a lot of runes, but got a couple of legendaries. So where we are, Urivar, where the bloody hell is he again? He's down in here somewhere. Harbinger, Uriel. There you go. I can't remember how this fight goes, actually. It's been such a long time. Let's have a look at the fight first before I open it up. Really can't remember how this goes. I think there's some... Okay, he comes down from there. Okay. That was a tad easy. Oh, that was a whisper. He was easier than... Let's go grab the whisper. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, that fight was easier than Greg's. Not a single GA amongst them, mind you. Right, I've got about 30 minutes or so that that I can run this morning. Let me open this up to listed party, Uribar. See if anybody wants to run. And in the meantime, okay. I noticed these guys appeared. Oh, okay. Might as well get these. One more run then back to town. See if there's another mythic drop. Oh, since that character joined, my latency jumped. Spiked up to 300. Before it was hovering about 1 to 150. I must have not got him down hard enough. That's the way to do it. Pick him up. So I think I might have some rice for lunch today. Yeah. I need to go back to town. There's a Shanjiang restaurant that's close to us. They have a good selection of dishes. See, Lochran's next season also might be quite interesting. Having a Lochran's on a chess piece. Hi. didn't get rid of them. Yeah, having a lock round's maybe on a chess piece where normally there's no damage. It's a defensive. Might just be working quite nicely, thank you very much. Because of the multiplier with the resources. You could, but I think it's going to get capped at 500 resource that you can use. But even so, that's a big multiplier. So I think you might find a lot of builds that are based on resource, like the Hydra. That could be one of the keys to hitting real hard. Okay, I guess he's back to town. Let's take a visit as well while I have an opportunity. Excuse me. So back on the lonesome. 100, 200, 300, and about 345 to go. It's a lot. How many is that actually? Can't be bothered to work it out myself. 3, 4, 5 divided by 12. 28 runs. Well, it's not too many actually. I won't get it finished this morning, but should be okay this afternoon. Relatively easy to finish. You know, 5 runs, 5 minutes. I'm thinking about, you know, to town and back again. Yeah, I'm figuring that that's going to be him gone. Right, back to town. It's gone quiet outside. Finished their construction work while it's lunchtime. Open the box. Welcome. I'm afraid I can't read Korean. So apologies. That's not your fault, that's mine. these up. Quickie. Pick these up. Put them on the ground. Kill the boss. Back to town. So I'm going to be heading out to lunch in about 20 minutes. That gives me a little bit more time to see if I can get a mythic. I've had 2 mythics. One yesterday, one today from running these minor bosses. I think maybe about 1% drop rate, roughly. Oh, there's these. Oh, it's a long time in coming, this bugger. I hate it when you think you're going to sneeze and it's coming, but it hasn't quite arrived yet. It's horrible. I thought that was going to be a rip-roaring sneeze, but didn't arrive. Come on, down you come. There you go. I'll take these up while he's doing his death dance. I need to go back to town, get rid of this junk. Oh, excuse me. I could own a paper company. No 4Gs. Don't real Korean? Don't read. Okay, this is a Chinese guy that's just came in. Or a Chinese player, I should say. Don't know if it's a guy or a gal. Or something in between. Okay, so I need to go back to town. Any fours? No fours. Well, you will start without me. Somebody, I think, needs to open. Okay, I might as well go back to town as well. Back into the fray. Okay, on my lonesome again. My stomach's rumbling. It says, feed me. Feed me Seymour. Feed me blood. Little Shop of Horrors. It's fun. It came out, I think it was a little bit after Rocky Horror Show. Was that what? But yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Not one GA amongst them. Bye, guys. Yeah, pick these up, then go back to town. Looks like a spirit born. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Too many broken sleep nights. So what I'm looking for here is a 4GA or a mythic. Everything else, salvage. Okay. What's up with this bug? No bug. Just late in arrival. So this seems to be one of the easier bosses to kill. Krieger was a bit of a pain in the bum. He killed me. Only because I arrived in the middle of a bloody fight and didn't realize it. So I didn't have my shield up. That's my excuse anyway. Hmm. Okay, back to town. One. I'm pretty sure I had better GA drops on Krieger. Okay. Might as well pick these up now. And again, wow. Okay, I will need to go back to town. A little bit earlier than I expected. Okay, let's kill first. Then get back to town. So, you know, look at fractured winter glass. And if you're looking for a frozen ore build, or even never mind the frozen ore, but looking at the rest of the stuff, non-physical, resist to all, and primordial binding. If that was dropped on a glove, for example, that actually might be not bad. Pardon me. How many more have I got? Not too many runs now. Maybe a rogue joined up. Okay, again. This happened quite often just recently. Okay, back to town. Getting a bit cramped for time now. But I think I should be able to get this finished this morning, so this afternoon I can run some pits or whatever. Whatever anybody else wants. Yeah, I think he's got to be one of the easiest bosses to kill. Although he was quite easy as well. But no mythic. So it's definitely, I'm understanding a little bit more how difficult it is to get mythics from junior bosses. Not impossible, because I've got a couple. I mean, say a couple's enough to craft the mythic of your choice, doing some trading to get the particular legendaries that you need, because it's usually legendaries that you're missing. Legendary drops for runes is not, in my opinion. Look at that, not 1 GA. Has not really 78, 5, 6. Yeah, legendary drops hasn't actually, for runes, hasn't been very good at all this season either. They said they buffed it. But I don't think that buff was very good. But all of these things are not changing for next season. Now, there are some good quality of life improvements, absolutely. And season 10 is no different. Okay. So I guess I need to go back to town now after picking up Belial's bunch. Yeah. No 4GAs. Yeah, Udabar hasn't dropped really much good. His drops have been virtually, I would say, very poor. I feel as though I had better drops at Grigor. How many have I got left? Last run, perfect time because it is dinner time. And that's it. Yeah, only 6 left, so back to town we go. And I think this is a good time to sign off for lunch. Let's just check and see what was in there. Not a lot. Right, see what's about the 1, 2, 3. 3 legendaries. A whole bunch of others, but 3 legendaries. Put these away. So that's took that tally down. Now, I am not going to run Andariel. I really dislike Andariel. I got Harbinger. I got the Husks. and I can convert them across. Anyway, I'll decide maybe this afternoon. But I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, following. Really do appreciate this. It makes a huge difference to the channel. So thank you. Thank you very much. And we shall see you this afternoon. Bye for now.